right, a very warm welcome, everybody. How are you today? It's another Monday. Thank God it's Monday. I like to say thank God it's Monday.
Whatever.
Dollars never loves Monday.
Have you ever heard someone say TGIM? It's always TGIF.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God it's Friday.
Thank God it's Monday.
Thank God it's Monday.
Well, I'm saying so because I enjoy Monday. I enjoy my show. I enjoy my life. It's just beautiful.
Oh, sorry, so we were not enjoying our life.
No, not a fair Monday now. Oh, no. All right, I want to welcome everybody. This is String and Clad Radio Fashion Talk Show right here on your favorite FM dial, right here in the heart of the city, CRBC 105.5 FM. And today is yet another moment to talk fashion and everything fashion. So get close, call your neighbor, call your friends, call your doggy, call your house girl that is learning how to call everybody. Let's get together. And the next 1 hour, we just want to talk fashion. All right, so welcome to the show. As usual, I got the delectable, very amazing. She looks very African today.
I always look African, double I. You know the best part? Someone reached out to me, saw my hair, and he was like, I love the fact that your feel every time you make your hair has got to do with fashion. Like you're just Afrocentric. I know the funniest part also.
Tell me.
It's coincidental.
It is?
Yeah, it's not planned. I'm not saying I'm the African queen. I mean, I am African queen. I am the African queen, but it's not. It's not like the trademark. It just happens. Every hair I get to find myself, because this year I told myself I'm going Afrocentric, and every inspo I get, everything I try to put on my head, it just comes up African.
You know what? I guess that
I think I should let it stay, right?
Yeah, you better. As a matter of fact, I think we should have an episode on you.
Ooh,
and your fashion style, especially your hairdo and all that.
I know. You're trying to have an iconic fashion personality, right? No, I'll take it.
Well, that's why we got you here right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's D to the O-double-L-A-R-S dollars right here on CRBC Paradise 105.5 FM. It's been a fantastic weekend for me. Full of work.
I know. Full of money making. Don't put that away. Hello. Try to be humble. Try to be humble.
I didn't mention that. But my weekend literally started on Thursday. Let's not forget last week, Monday, we had an episode with Neo Nails. Guess what, guys?
We got another guy.
I did my nails.
Oh my God. Is that from Neo?
That is from Neo.
That is so sharp. Nails. You better don't hurt yourself.
Double I, please don't say what about my nails until a double this show. So I made my nails with Neo, and Neo did fantastic. You just don't forget, he said I should keep it to 1 month. He said it's gonna last 4 weeks before it comes off.
My.
So it's more like a test. And I will let you guys know every week if that's come off. If one has had an accident, I'll come and report him to you guys. But yeah, I made my nails. On Friday, I made my hair. Saturday was work. Sunday was church. Monday, here we are.
Right.
Which is why we need another Saturday after Sunday. So we can rest.
You just want to rest.
Who doesn't? What are you talking about?
I saw the one you said. You don't need stress.
I don't need stress.
You just want to suffer. Make the money. Oh my God. Somebody was like, oh my God, no, you're strong. I'm not strong. I'm not strong, please. I'm soft. And you got all those bullies running around you.
I'm soft.
Okay.
I am soft.
I agree.
In case you're wondering, it's String and Clad, like we said. And today, we're going to be talking about something very special. Something that is, it's just what happens. It's part of life right now. In fact, if you're not on this train, have you been living under the rock? Who are you? Today we're talking social media.
Right.
Social media. And we're going a step further because we will be doing social media validation. Is it destroying creativity?
Yeah. See, a lot of times, when I started out, and you try to post one or two things, you're hoping for likes, you're hoping for comments, you're hoping that at least your post should get reshared and all that,
And then you look at it, you see 3 likes.
You come back like 3 days later, it's just, 3 likes.
God forbid. I reject it in Jesus' name. No way.
And
Do
it
you know what that
immediately interprets, and you feel very bad. You're like, what? What are you not doing?
You
I mean,
you feel your I'm very big
oh my God.
on and it's not validation, but the kind of work I put into my social media post. You do it real, you watch it over and over again. You try. Sometimes you even have like cold feet. So I'm not posting by this time. There is a time frame
Right.
where you want to put it because you know it's going to drive attention.
Right.
And you want that. I mean, that's how we're posting sometimes,
Right.
you know. And then you're not posting. Come and see 2 likes. Ha! What's going on? Or worse, you know, some people even go ahead as deleting the post. And maybe you post it when everybody is online. Maybe you feel like maybe people are not online.
That's why we need to ask. That's why we need to ask the question. I mean, are you living your life on, validation of others, having to like or not even comment or something? I mean, is it destroying you? I mean, are you not creative enough to make it work?
Okay, so
isn't that taking over your creativity, your ingenuity?
Especially if you are a content creator, like you put together hours, and I need you to understand how difficult content creation is. It's not what you see,
okay?
Because sometimes people say, "Oh my God, this is real life." No, everything you see on social media is created. It might be real. But there is a creation to it.
Right.
There is
and that's work.
Let's take this. It's work.
It's a lot of work, yes.
I've been there, done that. Especially Grim, get ready with me. It's a lot of work because you need the perfect angles, you need sharp shots, you need a close-up, you need further fast shot, all of those things. Sometimes you even bring your phone, one hand is busy, the other hand is, that kind of, it's a lot of work. Then you put all those together and you post it and you see, 2% like it and 1 comment, and the comment is maybe the comment that you posted.
And they like that you first made. Right.
So sometimes I'm afraid to, but I don't think it should steal the joy of whatever it is that you have going on.
Straight up.
But that's why we're here, to unpack all of this conversation right here on String and Clad radio fashion show. So we're not doing this alone, of course. So we have our guests, of which we will be unveiling when we get back from the short break.
All right, so stay with us, and when we return, we'll talk social media and creativity, which is taking the other place. I mean, are we losing it and relying more on social media, or are we actually creative enough and using social media as a medium to send out your creativity? We'll be right back. Stay with us. We'll talk in fashion.
Shrink and clad, shaping minds.
Okay, so let's start simple.
What exactly?
I was going to ask you that. Why are you faster than me?
What exactly is social media validation? I know you know.
I know. When there's likes on your comment or wherever you post, that's validation now. It means that people are liking what you're talking about.
What exactly is validation? To help us have this very necessary conversation, we have with us the one and only. I saw him and I was like, "Are you the one talking social media validation?" He said, "Oh no, yeah, you say somebody else." I mean, who else better to talk about this if not Mr. Kobam Nkpanta?
Hell.
Did I get it?
No.
Pronounce it. No, don't pronounce it. Don't I pronounce it?
Hey, you're asking.
Double I pronounce it.
You're asking the son of the soil.
Pronounce it.
All right, allow me.
Okay.
Don't forgive her, all right? She just came in from the West. So
I just came in from United States of America. I apologize.
Mr. Kobo.
Okay.
Bang. Itam bang. Does that make sense?
Oh
my God, it's not bam.
Bang.
Right.
Then you can just say Kopski.
Oh, Lord. Kopski, Loski.
That is more like it.
Yeah, since you're from the West, I think Kopski can do that.
Hi, Kopski.
Hi, Dollars.
It's so good to have you right here. Welcome to String and Clad.
Thank you.
You already heard what we're talking about, and we're warning you in advance, ladies and gentlemen. Today, there will be no escaping the uncomfortable questions. So, are you ready?
Definitely, I'm sure.
What exactly is social media validation, Mr.
Depends on how you see it, because most persons see social media as something else. To me, social media validation is a response, a feedback gotten from your audience.
Mhm.
So your audience could be your target audience, might not be your target audience, but whatever response you get from your audience is what I see as social media validation, and how you see it.
Mm.
Whatever you take from the response of this audience is what validates the product or the services you had rendered.
So if you're having no
Right.
likes, no comment, then just scroll past. That
Yes.
means you've not been validated.
If you send the product out and services and you don't have any likes, any comments, there are certain factors to it.
Mm.
It's how you receive that information. That is an information. That's a
Mm.
response.
Right.
But how do you manage this response? What do you do with this response?
Mm.
Are the things that triggers our creativity?
Mm.
I think that trigger your responses to the next post, to the next service, and how you follow up. Because most times you get to see 0 likes,
Mhm.
2 likes,
Mm.
1 share,
Mm.
and you're like you said earlier, you feel like deleting the post. Most times you're just pushing the services to the wrong audience. So
So you've got to be able to
Identify.
yes,
Identify
your
your
audience,
your audience.
who would be or likely be interested
in
in
what you're
your
doing.
kind of
Yes,
services.
they are the ones that appreciate
Such
whatever
things.
hard work
Mm.
you're putting.
Mm.
So you cannot get someone who is interested in possibly
Tech
football or tech. They all of a sudden start enjoying music
or fashion.
Or even fashion.
or fashion. Yeah, so you have to follow to think of the things
Who
I
are your
am doing.
target
Who
audience?
are my target audience? No matter how big social media space is, you have your target audience.
I'm
Amazing.
glad you're expressing the validation can be important to your craft. However, at what point does wanting the engagement become an unhealthy dependence on it? At what point when you feel like if it's not there, like you just
Well, it's
when you become
definitely
unhealthy?
it's unhealthy when you start comparison. Start comparing
Hmm.
what is happening somewhere elsewhere and what's happening on your own, especially when you feel you're better and you're not getting the results.
That's
Right.
unhealthy.
That's unhealthy.
Really?
Because first you have to be confident in yourself
Yeah.
and have that high esteem. Because when you have these two different people or pages you're checking, because most times you're doing your own based on what's happening in page A or profile B.
Mm.
And you come back and then what did he do? They
Like
said,
didn't do
to get all
well.
these likes. And then you find out that you're so in tune that you want to be like, I want to be there. And you're not carrying the factors that must have been affecting that person's profile, that person's page. Who is this person? What is this person doing?
Has he been around long enough
Yes.
to gain that level of visibility?
What's his antecedents?
Right.
You didn't just wake up one morning and then you're posting about fashion and we've checked you, we've not seen you anywhere
There's nothing
before.
on your page that talks about fashion.
So we can't relate.
Right.
So there should be something that builds up. And then most people want to have that instant reactions. You post today, everything, bam, bam, bam. No. Creativity has to do with connecting with your audience. You connecting. People have to see, this is what I was this day. This is how I am tomorrow. This is how I am next tomorrow. They follow your process. They enjoy the creativity you are doing, whatever you're putting out. Now, you just wake up and then you feel you've created something, you've created an act, and then people are not appreciating it. No, the question is, you're despiting your creativity. You're asking, what you've created, is it acceptable to the society? Because you can create something, but what you created is not welcome. It's not needed.
Yeah.
So it becomes a problem to you. So you do not have to always say, okay, oh, I made something and it's not available, people are not taking it. No, the services you're rendering, the acts you're doing, your style of clothes you're doing, is it in trend? Is it what the people need? You don't go sewing, how is it called, this buba, and you're going to go and sell it to people who are swimming. That's not what they need. That's not
But
it.
don't you? Of course, the fashion industry is under the creatives sphere. Now the question is, do you think that the industry is having more people heavily depending on the validation than their creativity? Because, for instance, when you want to put out something, just like you just said, you've done a fantastic design, that you think, should pass the test, for instance.
Yeah.
And then you put it up, right? Would your decision be dependent on whether the people will like it or because you've just created something powerful?
Well, that's a two-way thing.
Okay.
That's a two-way thing, because one, you have to also realize that whatever you're trying to do, especially in the fashion industry, the creatives are much.
Right.
Like, it's so saturated that people depend on other person's innovations.
Yeah.
So the question is, your creative work, is it your own?
Is it original?
Because in creativity, we have different types of creativity. We have one where we talk about the combination. When you're just linking one thing to another. It's been there.
Yeah.
Those two things are there, but nobody linked it. Just like your phone and your watch. We had watches, we had phone, but now we have smartwatch.
We have calculators.
So it's linked. That's someone's creativity.
It's like linking the dance industry with the DJ industry. That's a blend of two different industries coming together, to have a firepower on stage.
So so when you have something called exploratory creativity, so that's when you're looking at generating a new idea from something that's been structured already. Like in the fashion, and we had the corsets. We knew corset to be only for Victorian kind of dresses. Now you come and then you're seeing people dressing corsets. Any small thing, there's a corset styling. Anything you're going to wedding, there's a corset styling.
I'm sure she wore one over the weekend. She had a very
she
had a back-to-back weekend, right?
Can I be snatched some more?
Even I was also surprised that even to the our onion.
Yeah,
it's now corseted. Oh my gosh!
So that's the creativity that someone had created, explored, but you cannot change from what it was, the structure for it. And they have the other one that I call the transformational creativity. That is where the problem comes in.
Okay.
Because that line of creativity means you breaking the norms.
Well, you need to explain that. Okay, breaking the norms.
The norms.
Yeah.
No. So, put it in layman.
Exactly.
Yes.
So now when I mean the norms, it's, let's say, this is how you build a house.
Okay.
This is how you do this. Yeah. And then you come up and say, I don't want to do it like this. I want to do something different. So the question now is, how many persons or the people, your audience, are used to seeing this like this? And then you wake up one morning or one afternoon and you have the creativity to say, okay, I don't want to put roof. I want my roof to be hidden. Just like in buildings, you wake up one morning and say, okay, I don't want to have collars. I want a cloth that doesn't have a collar. And everybody's used to collar. But they ask you, where would the tie be?
That's a dope fashion style, by the way. I'm gonna recreate it very soon.
Does that mean that you want to tell the transformational line?
Yeah. No, a suit without a collar, but there is there is a collar that is detached from the suit, and it comes with a tie. Just
pin it down. You need it.
Pin it down.
You better put it out right now, man.
Thank you.
So when you're breaking the rules out of the normal, persons or people, your audience, see it strange. So the question is, how did you relate to this? Because at the end of it, you find out that they may not be able to get what you're doing, and it's a whole lot of burden on you.
Yeah.
Because people are not seeing what you're seeing, and there's nothing as tougher and harder than a creative putting out work, and nobody's seeing what he or she is seeing.
So imagine this fantastic idea you just spelled out. And I know a lot of creatives listening right now have put out something that people didn't catch. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. It reached the audience, but they did not catch it. And then they drop it because, I mean, why doing something over and over again? Like, let me just do something else. And all of a sudden, you see someone from nowhere pick up that same stuff. Then it pops up. It blows up.
No, that's just your audience.
Is it the audience? Is it because okay, imagine now I put this thing out, is my creative, my design and everything. Then Vicky James takes that same design. I'm a small fashion designer. Take that, but because she has a large audience, because she has the crowd and everything, she puts it out. The same thing, and she gets the pop. I don't. So what do I do in that situation whereby it's the same audience, but because the likes are not 1,000, 2,000, 20,000. I don't get, what can I do as a small creative?
Okay, in such situations, you just have to copyright it. That's one of the things we lack in Nigeria, copyright.
Actually,
I design, you take my design, it's mine. You're only helping me to blow it up. Once we can have a structured system where young creative, no matter how small, can copyright their work, it gives them the privilege that they have their work embedded somewhere. It's their
yeah.
own, they can be paid
Archived,
for it.
yeah.
So your reason is that you feel, and funny enough, most of these big creatives out there, they're not talented.
And then I come and say the inspiration came when I was taking
They
my
are not.
bath. You came when you saw my
You saw
design.
it, yes.
You saw it.
No,
Don't do that.
and the funny thing is, creativity in fashion or in every sense of it is transitional. Both of us can see the same thing
Actually,
and not do the same thing.
yeah.
So in the act, I discussed with someone last week. I was telling them we have spontaneous and we have mechanical. Me, I'm more of a mechanical person. And
You like to take your time. Is that what that means?
yes, and most times I cannot finish. I start,
And you
then
don't-
call someone else to finish it.
Oh.
I can start a design and be like, just gonna finish it. I can now be like, I'll see the design. Say, okay, add this, add this. I'm more like, I cannot just wake up and then
Spontaneity, like just
do
do
it.
it.
But
In
there's some
that
persons can just
situation,
do
you
it.
started. Is it, and somebody finishes? Is it your design or is it your collaborative
mine.
design? It's yours.
It's mine. So most time it depends on
But just like you said, I mean, we don't have a structure
we
that
don't have a structure.
protects people's creativity.
So if we had that,
Or is there?
you will
But
not feel.
no, let's talk a bit about that. Is there some kind of structure, but people are not taking advantage of it? Creatives are not taking
Nigeria.
advantages in Nigeria.
I don't think we have any.
I mean, patency and all of that. Isn't that
people
under the
know
law?
about patency, but because the processes to patent
Yeah.
your work
Idea, right?
is so exorbitant that you want to believe it. We've had issues where celebrities have been struggling. You took my I think the AMBC last year.
Yeah.
We got something like that.
I think the designer was Aldi here. Something like
I
that.
read through an
With
article that
Akudo.
they were like, you took my design, and you look at the design, they are almost the same. Difference is sleeves, just the sleeve design. And one thing in creativity, just one change alters the whole thing.
But must creatives, particularly in the fashion industry, must they always have to depend on the social media to be seen, to be heard, to be patronized? I mean, is it a must? Because I mean, there are people in that same industry who may not necessarily be social media savvy. I mean,
Well,
they find it difficult to navigate their way through.
Social media has come to stay. That's one.
So we better get used to it. Is that what you're trying to say?
You just have to get used to it. And two, you should also understand that social media has that wider audience.
Absolutely.
Whether you like
I
it or
agree.
not, 10, 15 persons, 200 persons. Social media can give you 1,000. We might not get interested in what you're doing, but we see it.
We'll see it.
That's number one.
And someday, if you're consistent,
yes, the more you do it, just like a writer, the more you write the book, the more one day you get someone who is interested in the book. The more you try to sell your product, the more someone will now pick interest. So the variation comes when we want to do extreme, just to make sure we get something out of this.
Before we because I want us to take a breather right now. I want to just quickly ask a question because we're going into the algorithm very soon. Has likes, comments, and shares has it become the new measurement of creativity? In the sense that my work is good, but I don't get as much likes as possible. Does that mean that it's not good enough? Has it become the new thing? And this is not just fashion now.
It's
even in terms of the personalities that are popping up, that are becoming celebrities. They might not be doing anything necessary, but they're getting as many likes as possible. And, it's being pushed in everybody. So before you know it, the person has become a pop star.
You know what, Copsy? We're going to put you on hold for that now. Keep that thought. When we return, you go ahead and give us what you think about it. All right, so we're going to go a break now. And don't forget, we're talking about social media and creativity. Is social media taking over? Are we losing the ability to create? Are we dependent on social media? Is social media even good for you as a creative in the fashion industry?
Destroying your
Or
creativity.
is it destroying your creativity? These are some of the things that we are talking about. When we return, we'll go straight up and we'll open up the phone line so that you too can be a part of the conversation. Tell us your story. Have you been on social media? Have you tried posting your designs and nobody liked it? I've been there, but it wasn't fashion anyways. But we'll be right back. Stay with us.
Shrink and clad, shaping minds.
We are talking social media validation right here on String and Cloud Radio Fashion Show. Is it destroying creativity? Are you on social media? Are you one person who, posts on social media when he doesn't get as many likes as possible? You just go and delete it. I understand though, no judgment. I get you perfectly. Are you that person? And if not, do you just depend on social media, likes and comments? Like, do you see people's posts and see 50,000 likes and say, okay, this is what
It's boosted.
This is what is happening.
Mr. Cobobs, you go tell us about that.
Yeah, actually, the boost also we need to let you know. You need to let us know. So do want to call us on the radio and share with us your thoughts on what exactly you think about conversation for the day. The numbers are open. Numbers to call 0704 726 3321 or 0912 217 9903. I take it again 0912 217 9903. Mr. Cubbins
is still right here.
It's still right here. That's like
so. Did you get that thought with the question?
Yeah, I asked a question. I think I should just ask it again, and it's about likes and comments. As it now become the measurement of talents that we have, I might be very good posting my things, or even as just a social media user, right? I see that this particular person had 20 likes, even if it is fine, but you have 20 likes. But this other one that is has 10,000 likes. I know automatically in my head I'm saying, this 10,000 likes is finer or it's better. Has it now become the measurement for someone's talent?
Well, I first you should look at social media like it's a mirage.
Okay.
So
it's not really. It's more like you feel you're there.
Real.
It's not really real. It's more like you feel you're there, but you're not there.
You're not there.
Someone can actually have less likes and make more sales. Because
how's that possible? I mean, I don't
agree.
I don't want to like your post, but I'm coming to make orders from your DM.
And not just that, I don't want to like your post so people don't see that I'm liking it.
They don't want to comment. They come
so
to
that
your
brings
DM.
me to the question: are we creating based on the need for people to appreciate what we're doing, or do we now have to depend on the algorithm? Because what you're talking about right now, the increase in validation, that's algorithm. That's
yes, the algorithm is basically what's happening on your page. It's just a feedback of what's going on. Now, the problem we have now is we tweak the algorithm. It's basic, or I'll call it is advanced. Now, the human mindset is inclined to numbers. The more numbers, the more the personality is attached to. The more money is brought to a place, the more the population goes there. So now the numbers are what pulls the traffic. So even the person is making a sale or not, once the number is increased, the algorithm pushes you to a higher and more audience.
Yeah.
So you now have to start chasing the algorithm. You want to get likes, you want to get comments, you want to get shares, and you might actually end up having to do things you are not supposed to do.
Yes, I was about to hit that.
Because you want to be there. And then the person is doing extra. Most of his extra is buying bots, paying for people to comment, paying for people to share. And it goes as much as, Alpha, I don't post something, you never share.
Yes, so
Because you have
now.
now.
You see your friend. Sorry to coach. You see your friend saying, "Oh God, I like what you posted yesterday," but did you actually like it?
You get
on the post? You said, "No, oh my God, that was so creative of you." Well, you did say it now in the comment section. No, you go back and say it.
Let me give you an instance. I think what you're saying is so insightful.
When you're telling me that you like it and you're not liking it on social media. You say, "Oh no, I didn't think You didn't think well, sister.
I got a project going on some time ago, and I decided to, boost it. I mean, get Meta to boost.
The post.
But I was looking for more of conversion, not necessarily awareness. Do you get?
Okay.
I wanted people to actually respond to the call to action. I mean, okay, go register, go do this, go do that. And I wasn't getting that. But
you're getting the likes.
I was getting,
comments.
I was getting the awareness. Do you get? And it rose up to almost 11,000 views in just less than 48 hours. But nobody did register. I say, so I had to resort it quickly. I said, no, I call this one, but tell somebody to tell somebody. I went back to manual. Why is that so?
Okay, that happened to you because
I'm you spend so much money.
Because first, you did not understand the structure of the ads you placed out.
Okay.
So if you say you want to make a boost on your business, on your app, or whatever it is,
right?
We have for awareness, we have for call to actions, we have different ways you do it.
Okay.
And now the Meta will only take the ad
instruction
to people who have previously done something that has to be called to action. So Meta has they are going to record my log activities. You know that I like liking. I'm always liking, I'm always sharing. I never go click to share. I never go click to register. It only shows people that have done that. And if your bio, your settings is included to be fashion. If you write 10 politics, I will not see it.
Wow.
Because your likes is fashion. When you are registering, those little details you impute on your bio, you make a post, you write hashtag, it records everything. So it builds that you're interested in these certain things.
So that's where it takes you to.
That's where it takes
that's the audience.
Your audience. Meanwhile, you are not actually wanting them at that particular time.
So if you're sewing a new clothes, for instance, and you need somebody to respond by contacting you, patronizing you, and all of that, it is also dependent on your activities. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Previously.
Your previous activities.
So that's the point. That's where I'm coming at. So what about people who are not social media savvy? I mean, they don't like social media. They don't understand social media. They don't utilize social media. Do they now have to, okay, now you're saying it's important that you need to come on social media. And they do not have a history. What do you say to such people who are looking for a wider reach, who are looking for more patronage and more conversion? How do they go about that? Because now they have to be dependent on the validation.
Well, for me, I'll just say start small. Start small and then enjoy the craft. So one of the things that I see that technology does not really destroy creativity. It alters the way people see it and do things. And then it's only when you rely heavily on the social media results
right,
that it affects you.
Oh,
it affects your emotions.
Yes, it affects your brain.
Cry.
You cannot think.
You know, like Dollars was very upset. You know, when there were more numbers but no number. If you know what I mean.
Why are you coming for me? I'm really learning.
It's quite insightful, actually.
Yes, and I want you to also, while you're about to answer, say what you want to say. I want you to also advise the creative out there. How do they differentiate their emotions of not getting enough likes from I'm not good enough? In the sense that the validation of social media, how do they differentiate it from I didn't get enough likes and I'm not good enough?
Exactly.
You first have to understand what's an attention and accomplishment.
Break that down.
Okay, so
exactly.
First, now you want to differentiate between you're not good enough and the likes. First, have what we call an attention and accomplishment. Attentions are short-lived. That's where you get the likes. You want to be viral. It's short term.
Afterwards, another person is going to be
another person is coming up, and you have the pressure comes in. How do I get back? You want to get back on top. So in person trying to get back on top, you have mental fatigue. Your brain,
most definitely,
your brain cannot relax. Think of a new thing. So if you will see people who are trending, they don't rush. It's to be accomplished means you enjoy your craft. It takes time. you build connection with your audience.
Mm.
If you go to social media like Facebook, the audiences for comedy are not the same audience for fashion.
Or even politics.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you get to understand that these persons are not looking for attention. They look for accomplishment. So people know that I am good. So you come to me. Even it's when you feel like, oh, I want to be everywhere. Or I want to be somewhere at least. There's this feeling that once you trend,
let's just be
some
somewhere.
doors will open. But most time, if the doors open, if you're not there to handle the next flow of traffic, you lose out.
Sure.
But is it their fault now as creatives? Because I remember one person sitting down saying that, see, if you see a creative that is doing very well, just know that the person is mentally unstable. Because the person can be in the shower,
How so?
taking the shower, and then you are talking to yourself because you are thinking about your next content ideas and you're rehearsing it. You can be sitting with this person is gone, even when you're going to get a coffee or something, and the person is
Isn't that the world of a
like
creative?
it has become an
obsession.
An obsession.
Right.
So I want to find out, would you blame them? Because the truth is, when you reach that peak, when you have that quick viral, or how do they call it now? Like just go viral immediately. You need something to top that or to keep those people.
Right.
If not, you see Nigerians.
You go down.
Oh, these are
they don't move on
to the
next thing happening.
Yeah,
or you hear someone say things that are very dastardly, like this won't hit wonder, or something like that. But you actually want to keep that audience. You want to, sometimes you even do something like that, but you realize that it did not really catch them. So how do you remain on that virality?
Okay, we got a caller right here. Finally, let's get to talk. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello,
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. It's Double E and Mr. Cover.
It's actually double I, but it's okay. We'll take it.
Double D.
Double D. You didn't get that.
Clack it. Clack it.
All right. I love the conversation.
Thank you so much.
I want to say well done.
Thank
you.
And then my contribution is that the social media is a wonderful space for one to publish their work. But at the same time, I am of the opinion that while you are publishing your job on social media, do you consider yourself having enough workforce in case there is this large audience trooping to your place of work, asking for your services? Do you have that in place? If not, then you are not right enough to go into social media publication. And then secondly, I also want to say that while you are busy checking social media validations, you also remember that the time that you're supposed to designate for your creative work is also being expensed into chasing validation on social media. So you have to have maybe a social media manager, because creating content for social media is
a lot of work.
Time consuming.
Right.
Yes, very time consuming. So you have to have someone who is designated to that role, whose job it is to create your content while you concentrate on creating the actual act, the actual craft that you intend to publish or sell. So that way you won't have things mixing up, one thing, losing for the other. So that's my take for this.
All right, thank you so much, caller.
Thank you very much, Mr. Noses.
In view of that, let me ask this now. Should we ever change our creative direction because our audience isn't responding to it?
No.
Even if the audience is not responding to it, because let's not forget that when there is a response and there's virality, brands come, they want to, do business with you. From there, you make some money and extra cash, and and all of those things. And also, the second question: that should we change our creative direction? That's one.
I still say no, but most times you can switch. But for saying no, my reason is you lose your genuineness, your courage. What keeps you? What makes you you? You're gonna lose it. And then never when you lose it because you want to change to the other what the audience want, you are now forced to live on their terms. If you don't make content, if you don't make things available when they want it, it's a problem. You need to now start hire people, like the last caller said. You have to hire your manager, hire your photographer, hire people to work with. That's expenses. Are you making enough money from their likes to start hiring them? It becomes a workload on you. And then if you should ever switch to your audience, have this on standby. But also understand as you're switching to them, if another audience comes, you have to switch. At the same time, means you do not have a blueprint.
So you
just keep changing. It's more like you follow the trend. And one thing with trend, like I said, it's short-lived. So the trend can go this way today, 1 week, another thing comes up, and they're expecting you to also jump on. And if you don't jump on, you leave. And by the time you say you want to come up, it's a new thing happening, and you're out of the whole system.
I remember now. What about brands? Now brands are now rewarding. If you look at it, brands that come to you and want to pay you and all that, they're now rewarding followers, virality over talent. What do you think about that?
It's more of marketing.
Oh,
the brands would like to use your audience.
They are using your audience. Now, if a brand is, let me use a brand. Let me see a phone brand.
Any phone brand,
I'm using a phone brand now.
Okay.
They already know that, like a new brand coming to Nigeria, they need the audience. They don't care what you do as a person. They don't care. All you have to do is push with this. And now someone else, another brand comes in, they are into possibly building.
Okay.
Nothing concerns them with your other ones. So it's the policy, the ideas, the values of a brand. It's work with. That's why most time when other creatives have a mess up in their platform, brands cut them off. Not because they don't know that you're not good as a creative, because you've done something that the brand do not relate with or do not want to associate with.
So they don't kill their brand by associating with you.
So your social media validation is one of the things these brands look at. So if you want to be saying you want to use that to validate, you should also look at what are you offering. Because if I know I'm good, I'd have to just keep continuing. Because I know that as much as social media is, people may not be liking, sharing, commenting. That's why Meta introduced a new metrics called views. Just for you to keep asking yourself, are people watching? Before you didn't used to have views, you have likes.
So beyond the likes, you can actually have views.
Yeah, so the view now tells you, okay,
that's
somebody
like the
has
insight.
seen it.
People are watching. Don't
People
worry,
actually
calm
watching.
down. You might have 2 likes, but 50 people have
seen
it. Yes.
So don't worry, you're good.
So
that's like a consolation prize.
Exactly.
Okay.
So if you're using views also, you ask yourself, how are these views translating to the real world? Yeah, I want to take myself an example. I contested for a position. I was viral. I was all around. And I asked myself, if they call for election, will these people come out and come up with it?
Right?
Internet
is
audience.
not it.
It's not the real
That's why I tell people, elections are not on social media.
Right.
It's noise. If you make the right noise, fine, you can convert it. So as a creative, make the right noise.
All right, that's one. I like that one. Make the right noise.
Put him on the spot.
Yeah, we need to.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready? Now we're gonna be asking you a quick one. Quick success. One word answer.
All right, let's go.
You don't know how to answer it, just say pass.
All right, I'll try.
You ready? Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
So, likes or originality?
Originality.
Trend or personal style?
Personal style.
Viral content or timeless content?
Timeless content.
Followers or genuine community?
Genuine community.
You're too modest.
Consistency or creativity?
I think I'll go with creativity.
Not consistency.
Do I have a reason why?
Algorithm or authenticity?
At this point, authenticity has to do with it.
Oh no! What's algorithm?
Because
you don't want algorithm to push you.
It can also drop you down. Don't forget.
Actually,
if it's not authentic enough.
Very terrible.
All right, one viral post or 10 pieces of content that generally impacts people.
10 pieces.
But I beg you.
Dollars wants the
No,
virality.
no,
she
the
wants
thing
to be
is,
seen and heard.
after the
One
first,
viral post.
after that viral post, there's nothing coming back, right?
Calm down now. So you don't want to do anything.
No,
And
you know when you trend for a few minutes.
Okay,
it's
let me
gone.
ask this again. One post with 1 million views or 10 pieces of content with 1,000 views that genuinely impacts people.
I think I'll take the 10.
Okay, you said.
You said.
No.
I beg you. Would you delete a brilliant piece of work because it got poor engagement? But you know this work, you spent thousands of money, to play together. Will you delete it when it had maybe one like?
No, I will not.
Later in future.
I will not delete it because the right persons are watching.
I agree, Sha.
Yeah.
It's like saying you're
I
deleting
agree.
a movie you spent millions of dollars to
And maybe to
produce.
post it later now when everybody has woken up. Maybe people were sleeping at that time.
That's why the creative has to also understand social media as
As a whole.
a whole. You don't just
The best
post
time to
anytime.
post.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Yes.
But
It's
then,
a lot of work, It's a lot of work.
thank
a lot
you
of
so
class.
much, Cubs. I mean, it's this was quite insightful.
Very, very. I think you should tell us a little bit about yourself. Who exactly is
Yeah,
Kapski?
what business do you do? I mean, knowing so much about social media. Are you a consultant or something? Tell us about you in 60 seconds. Let's do that.
By the
quickly.
way, I don't know if he's married, but women is fine.
Mhm.
You know. I don't know if he's married though. I don't know, but he's fine. So if you want to ask her
Okay.
number.
I'm a young politician.
Oh, you're a young politician.
Yeah, I'm young.
Very smart and
All right.
Yeah,
social media savvy.
I'm a
Mhm.
tech savvy guy, and I'm also into photography and videography, and I love taking events and writing. And then most time creating policies and designing. That's all.
Say someone wants to use
Yeah.
your tech savviness. How do they get to you?
Well, if anybody wants to link up with me, it's easy. On Facebook, you see Kovsky M Kobum,
Spell the cups.
Kobski. I think I'm the
COB.
I'm the only Kovsky on
Okay.
Facebook.
Okay. Kopsky.
Yes.
Right.
Please, for Wako. Focus.
But it's
But
different.
I think it's really beautiful the fact that you're a young politician and you're tech savvy. We need people like you in the system.
Right.
We really do need people like you
the
in the
system needs people, young persons who can combine both
Yeah.
tech and things like this. Because most times, like the current government, you feel you're doing the good thing because the persons are telling you right on. But in truth, you're not riding on anywhere.
Are you sure?
You have to come down to the grassroots.
That takes away the social
That takes out the
savviness.
social, yes.
Yeah.
And then you know
All
that.
right. Thank you
this is
very
something.
much.
All right, thank you
you.
so much. Really appreciate you for doing this with us, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dollars. It's been fantastic doing this with you right here on CRBC 105.5 FM. We had a great time. Thank you
Yes,
so
we
much.
did. Yes, we did. All right. So same time next week, Monday, we'll be right back with more discussion on fashion. All right. So ensure that I hope you learned something today. I did.
Yes.
We did. And I know you did. So until then, have a fantastic week ahead of you. We out.